Hey guys, it's Mrs. Clancy. We're here today to talk about the um, first packet of our remote learning, and it's going to be packet number 4. So please make sure you have that ready with a pen. And I'm going to guide you through one question, and then you're going to answer the rest of the questions throughout the packet on the Nearpod. And that is writable or write on possible has the write on capability, so you're going to answer all the questions in there. All right, let's look at example number 1. It says functions are useful because they can often be used to model things that are happening in the real world. The next exercise illustrates a function given in only a graphical form. Charlene heads out to school by foot on a fine spring day. Her distance from school in blocks is given as a function of time in minutes as she's been walking. This function is represented by the graph given below. So first you want to notice what the axes are labeled as. Over here on our y-axis, it's distance from school in blocks. And the bottom, the x-axis, is labeled as time spent walking in minutes. The next thing you want to look at is your scale. On this axis, if you notice, it goes up to 10, but it's skipping 5 boxes. Therefore, it's scaled by 2. And then on the bottom, it goes 5 boxes, and it ends at 5, so it's scaled by 1. So let's look at part A. Part A says, how far does Charlene start off from school? So you start at 0, and then you look up to the top where the graph starts, and the corresponding y value would be 22 blocks away. Next, what is her distance from school after she's been walking for 4 minutes? So you look down at the x-axis, you scroll over for 4 minutes, and then you look up on the corresponding part on the graph, which is there, and you're going to go over to the y-axis and see how far it is. And that would be 14 blocks. Part C. After walking for 6 minutes, Charlene stops to look for her subway pass. How long does she stop for? So you go over for 6 minutes, you look up at the graph, and then you look at how far she spends time walking. She's not walking there. So the time elapsed, the distance is still the same distance, but time is occurring. Therefore, you see how far that is, and that would be 3 minutes. Part D, Charlene then walks to the subway station before headed to school on the subway. How many blocks did she walk to get to the subway? So after she found her pass, you're going to go there, and then you're going to look to see how far she walked. You'll then scroll over to see on the y-axis how far she went. She started at 10, ended there. That would be how many blocks? 2 blocks, because it's scaled by 2. Lastly, we look at part E. How long did it take for her to get to school once she got on the train? Again, you're going to start from where she got on the train to where the graph ends, and then you look to see the time elapsed, and that would be 4 minutes. Okay? That is awesome. Hopefully you guys get that, and I want to see what your other pieces are in your in the Nearpod. Take care, guys. Hope you're doing well.